Bringing into consideration here. So just what is absorption and emission you have already come across. Quick change of state, lower energy level to higher or vice versa is called transition. Transition from lower energy level to high is called absorption, and transition from higher energy level to lower is called emission. You have already come across this term already, absorbance and emission, absorption spectroscopy, emission spectroscopy, and atomic absorption and molecular absorption. Similarly, atomic emission or molecular emission spectroscopy, etc. You have already come across these terminologies. Anyhow, so we are not having only one kind of systems are there. There are in fact uh, lowest energy which required. If I come back to the yes, look at here. The energy for electronic transition in rotational energy level is influenced by microwaves, or you have come across microwaves are capable to make transition in rotational energy levels. Infrared radiations are capable to make transitions in vibrational energy level. So microwaves are capable to make transition in rotational energy level. IR radiations are capable to make transition in vibrational energy level. Visible, UV, VUV, etc. They are capable to make transition in electrons. So these are the three type of transitions that we are bringing into consideration at the moment. But nuclear energy levels, they are having very high energy gaps, very big energy gap between them. We are not bringing into consideration here them. So anyhow, this is in fact the transition states. So electronic, these are the rotational transition, vibrational transition, translational transition, and electronic transitions. So what is the difference between them? Rotational energy transition means the transition taking place in rotational energy levels. And vibrational transition means transition taking place in vibrational energy level, mean lower to higher or higher to lower. And translational transition represented by T, mean average kinetic energy temperature. So translational transition, this is normally applicable to the gas systems. If you are studying the gas molecules, then translational transitions are bringing into consideration. And similarly, electronic transition that you are already familiar with, transition taking place in the energy levels of electronic energy levels, so that are electronic transitions. So keeping in mind, the energy gap between electronic energy level is maximum. If you remember, microwave are capable to make rotational transition. Infrared radiations are capable to make vibrational transition. Electrons are capable, or you can say the UV, visible, and VUV region are capable to make electronic transition. So electronic energy levels have very high energy gap. In every electronic energy level, there are many translatory energy levels. Let's say T1 is here, ground state. This is T2, this is T3. This T is representing the energy level. Which energy level? Translational energy level. So these are the translation energy. Maybe they may be higher than that. Maybe for 4, 5, 6 between one electronic energy level. There may be so many translation energy level. I have just presented a few of them. Now look at here. Between two translatory energy level, there are various vibrational energy level, but it doesn't mean they are limited to two. There may be higher, more than that. This is just for an example I have highlighted here. And between two vibrational energy level, there are so many rotational energy levels. All right. Now you can see the energy gap difference. Just look at difference, energy gap difference here. This is very minute. So this is rotational energy level. So transition in rotational energy level needs very small amount of energy. So these photons, microwave photons are capable to make such transition. You see, this is very minute energy gap. And in every vibrational energy level, there are so many rotational energy levels. So these require very low energy. And if you look at the gap V1, V2, V3, V4, etc. So here the energy level or energy gap is quite higher than rotational energy level but less than translatory energy level. Similarly, if you look at the energy gap between the two consecutive translatory energy levels, you see this is lower than electronic energy level. So this E1 and E2, they are just given for an example. These are electronic energy levels. So mean electronic transition are being observed here. So this is all about transition. So what is a transition, how this transition takes place, and what are the advantages of that? So there are three kind of transitions we are familiar with: rotational, vibrational, translational, and electronic transitions. So I hope now you shall become clear that microwaves are capable to make transition in rotational energy level. Infrared radiations are capable to make transition in vibrational energy level. And visible UV, VUV, these are the three spectral regions which cause electronic transitions. They are capable to make electronic transitions. Now you see, different electromagnetic radiations have a different impact. They cause transition in different. If you talk about radio frequency, so radio frequency, let's say if you are having this energy level difference between J1 and J2, so J1 is lower and this is J2. Even the energy level, there are further energy levels present here, which are the spin energy levels. Two energy states of the, because one nucleon or electron can have two spin. It may be clockwise or anti-clockwise. So there are two energy states present. So there are two energy states present in between them, which are basically nuclear spin or electronic spin that needs further lower energy because that falls in radio frequency region. So there are many energy states present here between one J2 and J1. You see, this is minute, very minute energy if you are comparing with electronic transitions. So there is a electronic, the electromagnetic radiation which are involved in electronic transition are having very high energy. They can transit electron from lower to higher. And those which are having vibrational, any electromagnetic radiation which can make changes, mean infrared radiation in vibrational transitions, so they are having lower energy in them. Similarly, is rotational, and the least energy radio frequency is present in NMR and ESR. So this is something that I wanted to discuss. All terminologies that we shall use very frequently throughout this course are being introduced in this introduction part. Now we shall start with different spectroscopic methods. So you have come across what is electromagnetic radiation because we are very frequently using the spectral regions. What are the importance of each region? Why we are splitting the EMR? Because they are associated with different ranges, different applications in chemistry, in physics, in medical sciences, in communication, and in many other engineering, etc., in weapons and many others. So these EMR, electromagnetic radiations, are used. So what is spectroscopy, what is spectrometry, what are the classes of spectroscopy, etc. Similarly, you have been introduced with transitions today, etc. All these are very important to understand. This is the building block of the course that we are going to build upon this. So these concepts are very important to understand. So you shall see, you shall read from the books further about this. We shall start with very first microwave spectroscopy, although it is not included in your syllabi, but this is very important to understand this. So that the very first part, because radio frequencies, the very first band, we shall see NMR in that case. We have selected NMR, but we shall study this in the post-mid exam. So after midterm, we shall start NMR, but before that, we are going to see microwave, which cause transition in rotational energy level. Then we shall come to IR spectroscopy, so which cause a change in transition in vibrational energy level. Then we shall switch over to UV visible, which shall cause electronic transitions. And then we shall see spectrometry, and after midterm we shall focus on NMR. All right. So this is the protocol we are going to see. So session is open. If there are